Then I give it just a couple of seconds for YouTube to sync up with the Zoom. Welcome, welcome again, everyone. Let's see what's going on over on YouTube. All right. Let's get that going correctly. All right. Hello, I am Valorie Lewis, and this is a Tarot Unicorns and Coffee weekly event. We come together every week for Magical Monday manifestations. And what that is a group card pull. I pull from tarot, and then I also pull from oracle cards. No matter where you are on your path or what kind of question, maybe you showed up thinking you were going to get an individual reading. Let me tell you, Spirit's like, I got you. I got you. You're going to hear the message you need to hear today. Not because Valorie says so, but because the feedback I have gotten from Spirit and also from other participants is you always hear exactly what you need to hear. And for those of you watching on YouTube, Spirit's messages knows not time or space. So it doesn't matter when you're watching this recording. If there's a message that's meant for you, you will get it. So with that being said, I invite you to take just a couple of seconds here. Take some deep breaths. If it feels comfortable, go ahead and close your eyes. If not, do it with your eyes open. But I'm going to ask you to center, ground yourself, call all your energy back, and then ever so gently send your questions, requests, intentions out to the universe. What are you seeking guidance on? What are you seeking clarity on? Send that out. Ask away. And then we're going to switch the asking off and put ourselves in the receiving mode. Spirit, source, God, whatever you call that entity, higher self, I am ready, willing, and able to receive any messages and guidance you have for me. We cannot ask and receive at the same time. So let's put ourselves in listening, receiving mode, and we will get started. Good morning, everyone. Good Monday morning. I need some more coffee. I got y'all's coffee, y'all's warm beverages in hand. All right, we're going to get started with Tarot. Dragon, Wisdom of the Dragon Realms. I call it my Dragon Tarot. Well, actually, that's why I always get it confused. The box is Tarot of Dragons. The guidebook was named Wisdom from the Dragon Realms. They go together, I promise, but just slightly different names on the deck and the guidebook. So that's our Tarot deck. Figure maybe some fire energy would be good. This is the deck I go to for fire energy. We're kind of sort of in a fire year. Y'all know I've been talking about, and y'all will probably continue to hear me talk about the Tarot year that we're in throughout January. It's a year of strength, but it also has that Leo energy, and Leo is fire. Leo, that's interesting. I never laid the cards out that way before. Leo is cardinal fire, as a matter of fact. Cardinal fire means they are the ones that get shit started. Mutable fire, like Sagittarius, are the ones that keep it going once the shit starters are done. And then you have the, what is it? Cardinal, mutable. Kitty knows. She's about to tell me in chat in a minute. And then you have the third elemental sign that kind of comes and cleans up and puts a pretty bow on it. I've got my 5 cards, but I'm feeling a 6th one this morning. I wonder what messages this has. I'm feeling 6 and 7, so y'all buckle up. We might have a longer tarot read than we usually do. All right, let me get these cards turned over. I'm liking them. Ooh, very good, very good. Let's get started. It's a dragon year. It is a dragon year. It's an earth dragon year, I was told. Why does it matter that it's an earth dragon year, Valorie? Because related to earth, still talking physical manifestations, y'all. We are about to manifest the shit out of this year. Earth dragon is related to earth energy, and earth is about our physically manifested world. So I'm loving that. It's dragon, fire, and also earth energy, which still is pretty much lines up with the strength card. The strength card is talking about manifestations, but it's also got that fire Leo energy in there. So we are right no matter where we live in the world and what beliefs we have. We're all experiencing collectively a very similar year. I heard that it's also cardinal, fixed, and mutable. I knew Kitty was going to put it in there. Um, I've also heard there's similarities with Mayan Aztec astrology, their year. I don't know what it is. I haven't heard the full. I just somebody just said, "Oh, that's similar to what Mayan Aztecs year is this year." Anyway, I'm getting off on a tangent. I need more coffee to keep me focused. All right, first up, tarot card. I'm gonna try to get the glare off of it, but it is a Two of Pentacles, starting off right away in that Earth energy. Two of Pentacles usually represents a choice needing to be made, but also represents the balance. The balance between Earth energy and spiritual energy is how I read and always see the Two of Pentacles in my head. And as you can see, the Two of Pentacles has this looks like a baby dragon kind of swirled around it. So also often shows the it is like a baby dragon. Also often shows the Ouroboros or the infinity sign in the Two of Pentacles. So we definitely have two, finding balance within our manifestations, finding balance within our physically manifested world, but also it feels more like it's leaning towards a choice needs to be made. I want to see what's going on according to this artist and why they illustrated that way. So we have the basic meaning, but let's see what this artist says. It is an Ouroboros. With a dance and a snort, two young dragons take a break from the pressures of the world. Toes wriggling in the sand, they juggle between them a pair of pentacles caught in an Ouroboros. Fittingly coiled tail and mouth in the shape of a lemniscate or infinity symbol. Within sight of shore, a dragon ship labors against a hostile sea. Its voyage has been long, its crew is weary. They would turn and seek respite on dry land, but the presence of dragons gives them pause. Juggling responsibilities, multitasking, is the bane of the overly competent. Finding a sense of balance between work and play is a dance as eternal as the Ouroboros. Look to your mirror self. When sad, seek joy. When stressed, seek ease. Be willing to bend to accept the help of friends. Fresh eyes can give a new perspective and bring harmony even in the midst of change. Watch your footing in shifting sands. With new projects, movement seems slow, but do not give up. Take a break now. Take a break now and then shake things up. Progress will be made. I'm really glad I went to the book on that one. I love that. I love how they explain the scene in this particular deck. That is a cool scene. They're playful dragons taking a break. And at the same time, they're making these sailors who are really tired and just want to come into shore. They're making them stay out to sea because the fear. Ooh, that's what's coming up for me. Fear. Now, had these sailors not had fear, they're tired, they're worn down, they know they need to come in to sea. They're probably running low on supplies because they had planned on docking when they planned on docking, and now they're delayed and they're out there just kind of stalling and float. Why? Why are they out there? They know they're tired. They know their destination. Why are they out there? Why are they still at sea instead of seeking their goal? Fear. They're scared. They're scared. But what are they scared of? These dragons don't give a fuck. These dragons are playful. They're taking a break from their stressful day and they're having fun and they're tossing these coins back and forth among themselves. And if the sailors had come in, I feel like these dragons are very playful and very at ease, and they would have just watched them dock and gone back to their game. But fear is keeping these sailors from reaching their goal. So I feel like that's a deeper meaning based on the illustration of this card. Again, going back to the twos does represent choices. It is pentacles, so it is about our manifestations. I'm going to say the additional meaning is, where is fear holding you back from reaching your goals? And often that fear is unfounded. They're scared that these dragons are going to attack them. These dragons could care less. The dragons are having fun. The dragons are worried about easing their own stresses. They could care less. So it's the minds of men that have created unreasonable fear and have kept them at bay, at sea, away from their actual goal. Where is fear showing up in your life where it's unfounded? It's just a story you're making up in your head, but it's keeping you just stagnated, just floating in the water. You're not moving. You're just waiting. You know where your goal is, but you're not going towards your goal because you're scared. What are you scared of? It's probably all in your head. Go have some fun. Go test the waters. Go sail. I mean, just go for your goal. I tell you what, if you knew that you were divinely protected, you would come right in and dock, and you would say, hey, either I'm going to play and toss the ball with these dragons, or I'm divinely protected and I'm going to walk right through them and they won't even notice me. Whatever it is, if you can see yourself as divinely protected, you wouldn't have that fear. You would just be like, hey, whatever's supposed to happen is supposed to happen. And I know I'm protected in this situation. And I might not know the outcome of what's waiting for me, but I know I'm divinely protected. And so I'm going to keep going. Somebody said, it sounds like I'm being called out. Well, it wasn't me, it was spirit. But maybe so. If the shoe fits, wear it. Next up, talking about fear keeping you away from your goals. There's something else keeping you away from your goals, and that's your refusal to let things pass away that are no longer serving you. Because next up, we have the 10 of Swords. And specifically, when I said it's all in their heads, thinking, thoughts, Swords is all about thoughts. Where have your thoughts led you? Well, in this case, they have led you to an end, to finality. You can't come back from this. Either you have overthunk it to the point of distress and dismay, and you're at that breaking point where you just need to not think about it anymore. Some of you are there. Overthinkers, raise your hand. This is for you. You're at that point where you just need to stop thinking about it. You need to distract yourself and move away because there is no more thinking to be done. And you're just going in circles at this point. You're beating a dead dog. I don't like to say that saying, but y'all know what I mean. You're beating something that is dead. You're trying to bring back to life something that is dead, that spirit has said, there's no more for you in this. There's no more flavor in this gum. There's no more wine in the cup. Why do you keep picking up the empty cup and looking at the bottom and trying to lick the rim? There's no more. Let it go. Let it pass away because it's not serving you anymore. And again, we're talking about thoughts. Swords. I often call this the game over card. So where are you at with your thoughts? Which thoughts do you need to release from your brain so that your brain can focus more on thoughts that are serving you? 5 of Pentacles. We're still staying with Pentacles and Earth energy. Look at that little fox. So these are all animals, dragons. It looks like a stag there in the background. And it looks, you can see smoke and haze on the ground. It looks as if their homeland has been burned. And I believe I've read this card before, so I believe that is what is happening. And they're all fleeing, leaving the homeland. 5 of Pentacles represents challenges, but we often forget that the challenges also show us opportunities. 5 of Pentacles in actual tarot. Again, we're talking about what do we hold valuable? What does it feel like is being taken away from us at this time? Or maybe we are in a lack mindset. It's probably we're in a lack mindset. Maybe we're in a lack mindset and we're not allowing ourselves to see the opportunities that are always available. A 5 of Pentacles is a classic sign, is a classic card that says, yes, you are experiencing challenges, but at the same time, you have your head down and you are so enveloped in your challenges that you refuse to lift your head to see the opportunities that Spirit is always showering on you. Do you have this challenge? Yes, but Spirit is like, yeah, but you asked for that challenge. You said, let me go forth and experience life and experience these challenges so that I can experience overcoming the challenges, so that I can experience figuring out the solution in a way that makes sense individually only to me. You said that, and then you forgot you said that. And then you got yourself right in the middle of a challenge. And then you said, oh, well, it was me. And you put your head down and you stopped looking for opportunity. Spirit is like, that is not the plan. This is what Spirit is saying to you right now. That was not the plan. You said you were going to go down. You said you were going to have challenges. You said you were going to figure out the challenges. And me, I said, the whole way I'm going to be with you and I'm going to be throwing opportunities at you. That was the plan. And then you went down there and you forgot about the opportunities and you put your head down in the middle of a challenge at the worst possible time when you could put your head down. You started saying, woe is me. You started saying, why doesn't this happen to anybody else? You started saying, why can't I figure it out? And you started telling everybody about how challenged you were. And Spirit is like, that was not the plan. I got all of these opportunities for you. 5 of Pentacles is Spirit saying, I see you in your challenge. The plan was you were supposed to open your eyes and look for the opportunities that I'm showing. You said you wanted to overcome this challenge through your own means, through an individual path. And I am trying to help you find that path and help you explore the opportunities and help you explore and find the solution. Let's team back up and do this the way we agreed to do this. So if you are in a period of challenge in your life, spend some time being buddies with Spirit again, with your spirit guides, with God, with angels, whatever you call that higher source. They are there for you. And that was the agreement when you came forth. And then you got too much in your human head and you forgot it. So 5 of Pentacles, earthly energy, what is in our earthly manifested world that is causing us a challenge or a situation that we don't like. Look for the opportunities, team back up with Spirit, figure it out the way you intended to figure it out. All right. Somebody said, I feel like I need this advice on a constant loop. Girl, it's on, listen to the recording. Find your favorite little tidbit and listen to the recording over and over again. Or just keep coming back to Magical Monday, because I tell you what, as long as you are in this group and Spirit needs to get a message to you, Spirit will get a message to you. And we will say it in as many different ways as we need to say it so that we all hear it. Because guess what? Some of these messages are meant for me too. Valorie, where is your opportunity? And are you teamed up with Spirit? Absolutely. This is not just for y'all. This is for all of us. Next up, 10 of Cups. Now look at that. Aurora Borealis. Look at the little baby dragon. Looks like he's dancing. 10 of Cups. What a beautiful scene. To be out there, the baby's dancing, your family, your friends, looking at this gorgeous, it's on my bucket list to go to Alaska. I don't know why Alaska. You can see it from other places. But it's on my bucket list to go to Alaska and view the Aurora Borealis. So if this I feel like was on their bucket list as well. They made a family trip of it. They all got there. And then they just sat in awe and amazement and complete joy as they looked at this beautiful scene of nature playing out in front of us. The 10 of Cups, another 10. We've got 2 10s in this week's pull. What do you all need to lay to rest? What is reaching a completion? What is ready for the next chapter to begin? Because this one is on a good note. 10 of Cups is, I feel full. Everything is full. I've reached the stage of completion. I am ready to celebrate. Yes, the Northern Lights are also in Canada. Yes, maybe I need to go visit Jacqueline in Canada. But the 10 of Cups, in a sense, is finding that completion, but on a successful kind of level. Like, man, I have gone this far. I've worked on filling all my cups. I finally have all 10 of my cups in a row. They're all full. It's time to celebrate. It's time to celebrate, but it's also time to turn the next chapter. What else is on the horizon for you? So celebrate, take that time in awe and splendor and wonder, but also ask yourself, okay, what's next? I do want to see if there's any additional. I'm just feeling called to look at the book on this one. 10 of Cups. What else? This is another thing I like about the book, because it gives you like a bigger, full picture of the card. You can see more details. The quest for connection that, let's see. Interesting. Hold on. Everyday existence is bright, inspired, and as rich with wonder as the Northern Lights. Family affairs are harmonious and joyful. Relationships endure in celebration. Relationships endure in celebration. Have you celebrated your relationships recently? Under the arc of the 10, inner peace and awareness grow. You know that in union, sorrows are lifted, strifes lessened. The happily ever after, though real, is ephemeral. And that family is more than blood. These are the lessons of emotional maturity. Treasure their wisdom and pass them on. Love that. All right. Moving on. Last of the first cards I drew. And then remember, I said we had 2 bonus cards. I haven't even turned those over yet. But this is the last of the 5. And this one is, I love it, Major Arcana. It's the Fool card. So we had 2 tens, which means we're completing something or being urged to complete something. We had 1 card that pointed to getting over our fears. Another card that pointed to you might be in a challenge, but you're not looking at your opportunities. All of those energies together, I feel like this is the card that is like if you could walk away with one piece of advice that's going to solve all of the issues brought up in the other cards, it's going to solve the fear issue. It's going to solve the I've been overthinking it issue. It's going to solve the I'm in challenge, I'm not seeing it. It's going to solve all of those issues. It's this one, the Major Arcana, the Fool card, card number 0. And it makes so much sense that it's coming right after a 10. When I talk about starting a new chapter, the entire journey of the Fool does not end with the world. It begins again, and you come back to the Fool card and you go through that entire journey over and over and over again. And so in this case, we're ending with the 10 of Cups, happy, celebration, joyful, and we're going right into, okay, what is the next chapter? Which I think I kind of said. I'll be forgetting what I said. I think I kind of said that was Spirit talking through me. The Fool. What is the next chapter and how can I best approach it? I like that the little, what is usually represented as a white dog, looks like a white tiger. In any case, this Fool, this dragon, is ready to take a leap into not the unknown. It's unknown because they don't know where they're going to land, but it's not unknown because they have full trust in Spirit. It's that kind of, I don't know, but I've got a parachute. Spirit is my parachute. I know I'm safe. I know I'm going to land. I don't really know where I'm going to land, but I'm good. Trust. Trust is going to move you past the fear. Fearlessness and optimism is going to get you out of the overthinking. Optimism is going to get you looking for your opportunities. And this joyful celebration of I am just ready. I'm ready to jump in. I'm ready to get over it. It's about that feeling of celebrating life. If you could walk away from today's reading with any advice, it's look up the Fool card, look it up in your own decks, look it up on the internet, and embrace this energy of the Fool. I'm young, I'm optimistic, I am completely and fully trusting in Spirit because I'm young, I'm optimistic, and nobody has told me not to. Life has not knocked me around enough that I would not think that. Think back to when you were 20 and you did all of those things that should have killed you, and they didn't. Where did that mindset come from? Where you were just so trusting in the world around you? Get back to some of that, except put your trust in Spirit. Put your trust in Spirit so that nothing knocks you off your path, so that you don't feel as if, oh, the world is crushing down around me. Instead, you feel like the world might be crumbling around me, but I am divinely protected. I've got the guidance I need to get through this situation. I've got the light I need, and I trust, and I'm ready, and it's an adventure, and let's go. That's what my twins' favorite new saying is, let's go. Y'all with young kids know that phrase. All right, so that's what we have for that. We do have 2 extra cards over here that I said I was going to turn over. I like both of these. 9 of Wands. Isn't that a beautiful scene? So that's that fire energy again, coming in full force. The 9 of Wands. I'm going to consider those 5 cards we just went through as a complete reading, and this as like a secondary reading. This must be somebody needing this advice. Somebody needs this information. 9 of Wands is the last stand. It's a 9. It's not a 10. We haven't reached completion. This dragon is tired. They're defending their beliefs. They're defending their inner power. They're defending their wisdom. They're defending anything that feels like fire energy to you. They are saying, no, this is me. You are not going to cross my boundaries anymore, world, person, friend, partner, lover, family member. You're not going to cross my boundaries anymore. I'm tired, but you're not going to cross my boundaries anymore. Some of that is standing in your power. and setting your boundaries firmly. 9 of Wands energy is definitely about don't give up now. You are almost there. I know you're tired. I know you think you've been going at this too long, but you are almost there. I'm going to read from the book on this one. Sheltered by a stockade of blazing wands, a war-weary dragon leans upon his staff. His wings are torn and trickles of blood ooze between his scales and drip off his fangs. He exhales a thin puff of smoke, holding his last flicker of flame in reserve. He is exhausted and weary, but for now, the enemy is out there, beyond the wall, in a valley rife with battle fire. In this moment, he is safe. His family is safe. His wire is safe. He lives to fight another day. Though the battle is ongoing, there is a pause in your struggle. You catch your breath, lick your wounds. You have strength in reserve, but be vigilant. Even the strongest of walls can be turned to rubble and ash. Whether you will ultimately carry the day is a matter of will and perseverance. Somebody needed to hear that. Somebody feels as if they are on your wits' end and Spirit is saying, I'm here for you. I'm here for you. If you feel like you are doing this all alone, you are not, and that's why you're so damn tired. I am here for you. Stay the course. Don't give up yet. 9 of Wands. And then the second one in the additional bonus reading, I'm going to say is just 2-card reading over here. It's just messages that somebody needed to hear. I like this one. It is the Knight of Cups. Knight, meaning it's an actionary card. I feel like somebody is either in stagnation. In stagnation to me means I'm still doing all the things, but I don't see any movement. That's what stagnation means to me. Or you're in a period of, I'm not doing anything because I don't know what comes next. I don't know what choices I need to make. I'm feeling overwhelmed. And because I'm feeling overwhelmed, I'm not able to do anything in this moment. That feeling of stuck in the quagmire is the energy that I'm picking up on somebody. I don't know who, but somebody has that energy of, I really just want to make some movement forward. And here we have the Knight of Cups, action. I believe that this specifically for someone who's asking to make movement forward, I believe that this card is for you. Look at the polar bear. There's a polar bear. Jacqueline loves polar bears. Knight of Cups. Cups is our emotion, our intuition. I'm going to say more strongly intuition. Knight is an actionary, which means follow your intuition. Not think about your intuition, not feel your intuition, not say, ooh, I've identified that as my intuition, but follow it in action. Take action on what your intuition is urging you to do. And oh, that is a message from Spirit to me, because I keep having this recurring idea of something I need to do. And I keep telling Spirit, not yet. Have you seen my calendar, Spirit? Not yet. That's what I keep telling Spirit. But Spirit keeps bringing it back up. So follow your intuition. Knight of Cups. And that looks like a baby seal in that cup that the dragon is carrying. Let's go to the book again on this one and see what additional information we can gather from the artist depiction of this scene. A glacial blue dragon dips and swoops through the Gilead landscape dotted with flows of broken ice. He is a noble dragon with a bit of a hero complex, ever questing for someone in need. Not for glory or praise does he do this, but for pleasure and a certain warm dragonous rumble he gets deep in his tummy. In his paws, he holds a cup filled with icy waters and a surprise seal. Far below on the ice, a dejected polar bear looks skyward. No dinner tonight. So it appears that the dragon has saved the seal from an untimely death of being the polar bear's dinner. Slightly more mature and settled than the page, the Knight of Cups has the qualities of water behaving as fire. That's interesting. And that's important because if you know tarot, that's how the court cards are. They incorporate the other elements within their own elements. So water behaving as fire. Think about that for a minute. Water behaving as fire, like a rushing river, a chivalrous romantic with charm and kindness to spare. He takes the side of those in direct straits. Do not be deceived by his mild manner. The knight is a seeker of spiritual wisdom and a union the likes of which bards will sing. Through his emotions, though his emotions seem subdued, when roused, they roil like a tsunami. Trifle with his passions at your peril. Follow his example. Hold tight to your ideals. Lead with your heart. That almost mirrors the Nine of Wands. Hold tight to your beliefs. Hold tight to your ideals. But I like this Knight of Cups. Yes, it's asking you to move into action more fearlessly, but it's also saying, as I read this one, it feels like that would also be your helper in spirit. A noble dragon ever questing for someone in need. He doesn't do it for glory. He doesn't do it for praise. He does it for pleasure. And a certain warm dragoness rumble he gets deep in his tummy. He enjoys helping and assisting those who might be in troubling situations, those who might be weary, and those who might be tried out. This is spirit saying, it's my job to come in and help. Please let me do my job. Please let me do my job. I don't do my job for glory and praise and honor. I do my job because it makes me feel good, because it gives me a warm rumble in my tummy, so to speak. I'm here to help you. Let me fly in with my beautiful dragon wings, fire acting as water, and assist you in whatever this is you need to come through, overcome, move past. I like how those really played into each other really well. Thank you, Spirit. All right, we're going to move on to Oracle cards now. I'm just making sure I didn't miss anything over in the chat. Welcome, hello, good morning, everyone. Let me take a moment because I never really look and see everyone that's come because I usually have my screen situated. Look at all the people. Hi, everyone. Andrea, Jillian. Hi, hello. Welcome. Okay. Let's see. I got to get back to where I could see. Okay, now we're going to move on to Oracle decks. I think I already said that. The first Oracle deck is very much in tune with Magical Monday Manifestations. It's a deck about manifesting. It's called Moonology Manifestations. And let me just say, Elizabeth and my moon event is this Saturday. Please sign up for it. It's on Meetup. Tarot Unicorns and Coffee is the group. If you're watching on YouTube, if you're here live, you know where the group is. Look at the events. It's a free event where we talk about the moon and how it interacts with you and your spirituality and your path. So we're going to pull from the Moonology Manifestation deck from Yasmin Boland. Yasmin Boland. Let's see, what card do we need to hear from today? I'm getting three. I'm getting one that has a stronger energy and then two others. So we're going to go through these pretty quick. The first one is new moon in Scorpio, go deeper. This is what I know about new moon. It's a time to wipe the slate clean and reset your intentions. And then Scorpio is definitely, just like it says, go deeper. Scorpio is the one that would hate a conversation about the weather. Don't ever talk to Scorpio about the weather. Mostly, they want to go deeper. They want to know so much more about you. They like those deep conversations. So new moon in Scorpio, the energy of that is, it's very much like the cards, the tens that we're saying you're overthinking, something needs to end. This is saying start fresh, but on this next round around, scratch a little deeper than just the surface. I'm gonna go to the other one that seemed less energetic, and then we'll finish on the one that seems like it has the most energy. Haven't even turned it over yet. Ooh, first quarter moon in Cancer. Push through any insecurity. That reminds me of the Two of Pentacles, the ship out at sea. You know where your goals are, you know how to get there, but something is holding you back. Why? Push through any insecurity. Somebody said, when is the next new moon? When is the next new moon? I can tell you real quick. I bet Kitty knows. January 11th. Couple of days, and it's new moon in Capricorn. There it is. Okay, this card is the card I just I'm turning over right now because it has the strongest energy for me. This was the one that had the strongest energy. Let's see. First quarter moon in Taurus. Release control. Release control. First quarter moon in Taurus. Now remember, this deck was specifically written to help you manifest. So there's a lot of additional advice on manifesting in this deck, which is why I like it. First quarter moon in Taurus. Where is Taurus? Here we go. She also has another deck, which is just the like moonology. It's just the moon phases. And then she has a new deck. I don't have the new deck yet. First quarter moon in Taurus, release control. What do we need to know? What in your life are you trying just a bit too hard to do? What are you absolutely stuck on to the point to where you won't even entertain other ideas? You need to release your grip on life. Whatever you want, release it to the universe and trust that the universe will come back to you with whatever is for your highest good. That's that full card again. Trust. If you're feeling possessive about someone or something, your challenge now is to live and let live. In a financial situation, self-worth is the key. Avoid get-rich-quick schemes. I'm going to read that one part again, that last part. If you're feeling possessive about someone or something, and I'm going to rephrase that because that includes a lot of us when we think about our family members, especially if you are a mother or a father. If you're feeling possessive, does not mean I'm feeling possessive about the individual. It might mean I'm feeling possessive about the situation. I'm feeling as if I have to be the one to help solve this situation for someone else. I am taking possession of the situation, of the challenge, of the situation, when most cases it's not yours to take possession of. So if you're feeling possessive about someone or something, your challenge now is to live and let live. In a financial situation, self-worth is the key. If you are trying to turn around your finances, self-worth is the key. Let's see. As far as manifesting goes, it says this card brings in a steadfast energy, but it's clashing with another energy that wants to be free. Seed control for best results. Again, it's talking about releasing control. It's saying your manifesting energy is here, but because you are holding on so tight to something or someone, the manifesting energy cannot do the work that it is supposed to do, that it's trying to do. Manifesting mindset. Realize that even though you can manifest your life to a great extent, you can't control everything all of the time. Karma comes into play, as do your deep down beliefs about yourself. Who needed to hear that? Who is still trying to control everything? Have you not learned? Oh, me. No, I don't. I'm trying to be so much better about my control issues for real. I think I'm doing pretty good, but there's always still those areas that we just have not let go of control on. And this is our reminder, let go. Okay, a little bit more information. This goes on and on and on. It's 3 pages. 3 pages for first quarter moon. I'm just going to tell you which chakra it says to work on. If you're working on releasing control, it's 2 pages. It's the root chakra. And the root chakra is your stability, your sense of security. So of course, if that is out of whack, you are going to start grabbing onto, it's almost like you're free falling. When that root chakra is out of alignment, it's like you're free falling and you just start trying to grab onto anything to keep yourself from falling. I'm going to grab here, I'm going to grab here because I'm trying to stabilize myself when everything feels out of control. And so you are in effect grabbing onto ropes, to branches, to whatever on your fall down that is not serving you. And Spirit is saying, stop trying to control this and start looking within. Realign your root chakra. So this book suggests doing some root chakra works. When you have that inner sense of stability, you're like, all right, I can fall. Because again, Spirit is my parachute. That's what they're saying. Stop grabbing onto things that are not going to give you stability anyway. That's all from that deck. Awesome. We're getting some powerful messages. I like it. I like it. I like that I have a pared down amount of decks to pull from, but the messages that we're getting are very powerful. Maybe that's what I need to do, is spend a little bit more time with each. It's not this one. With each deck and not pull from so many so that we get those more powerful messages. I don't know. Just playing with some ideas. With that castle in the background, let it go hits differently. All right, the next deck that I am pulling from is Keepers of the Light. Keepers of the Light Oracle cards. Y'all saw me talking off cameras because my grandson is homesick today. Y'all send him some healing vibes. He will appreciate it. Okay, Keepers of the Light by Kyle Gray. If y'all don't follow Kyle Gray, follow Kyle Gray. He's very personable. I love his energy and I love how he presents things. Get on his mailing list, follow him on Insta. I think he's on Instagram. Anyway, really good energy, and I like his decks a lot. The deck did I show y'all the deck? Keepers of the Light. I think I did. I know I said it. I don't know if I showed you the image. And the card that I pulled is Lady Portia. Well, it's 1144 here, y'all. 11 and 44 angel numbers. Lady Portia, divine order. Do what you feel is right. An important lesson is unfolding. Look at that sacred geometry right over her heart center. I love it. Lady Portia, design order. Divine order. What do we need to know, lady? What do we need to know, lady? This powerful goddess is a figure of justice and peace. She brings order and opportunity to every experience. As a lord of karma, she also regulates the law of cause and effect. She helps us recognize the impact of our judgments, choices, and actions on ourselves and the world. She is the twin flame of Saint Germain, so is strongly connected to the violet flame energy. Okay, that's all I'm going to read about her. It goes on a little bit more, but let's get to the message. Why did we pull this card? Right now, a call for justice is being brought into your space. This card is for some of y'all. I get that feeling right off the bat. So if this card resonates with you, it's for you. If not, let it go. This card is only applying to some of us, I feel. Right now, a call for justice is being brought into your space. Even if this means you will lose out, there really is no loss in the highest state of truth. Act from the heart, see the other person's point of view, and surrender your pride so that you are coming from a loving space. If you've made choices that weren't for the highest good, admit it. Through this honesty, you are releasing, there's that word again, releasing any karmic bonds or anchors of fear from your energy. Take the time to learn from this situation. And if you are involved in any legal issues, know that Lady Portia and the angels of justice are gathering round to honor everyone involved. Now, hear what they said. Did it say if you're about to go to court on Tuesday, call on Lady Portia so you can win your case? No, it did not say that. It says, know that she is already involved and all of the angels of justice, and that they are gathering round to honor everyone involved. It doesn't say anything about which side is going to win. It doesn't say anything about if you are right. It says they are gathering to honor everyone involved, which means, going back to some of the other cards, it might be time, if this is speaking to you and your legal matters, and this is going out on YouTube, so this could definitely be speaking to someone not even present here in this group. But if this is speaking to you and your legal matters, going back to the other messages that we've received, release control. Release your expectations of how you think it should turn out. Also, release the idea that somehow, somewhere in this cosmos, you're just going to prove that you're right to who? Who really cares? And feel into the energy of what Lady Portia and Angels of Justice are offering you, which is honoring everyone involved, no matter what their perspective. Because why? Because everyone is deserving of universal, unconditional love. So that's what I have from that deck. Which deck was I going to go to next? Divine Surface. Thank you, Stacy. Let him know that you said that. Divine Circus from Alana Fairchild. Because sometimes life just feels like a circus. This life feels like a circus right now. Mine feels like a circus, but I also feel like I'm finally wearing that top hat and I'm the ringmaster. I'm just trying to get the monkeys in line. All right, go fish. Beautiful illustrations. Can y'all see the fish? Those are fish. Fish. So maybe she's underwater. I don't know. Card number 9. Another 9. Almost there. Keep going. Stay the course. Sometimes what you want is right in front of your nose, just waiting to be recognized. You know, that makes me think of the Two of Pentacles. What they want is to be on shore, and it's right there. Sometimes what you want is right in front of your nose, just waiting to be recognized. At other times, what you want is more like a treasure hidden within the depths of your oceanic being. You have to go diving deep to find what you desire. That's also that, what was that? The new moon in Scorpio. Go deeper. Didn't it say go deeper? What you most want, need, desire, and crave has been bubbling up from within you. It is rising up from the depths of you now. It's time for you to discover, and it's time for you to discover an inner treasure. It's time to go fish. You know what else when it says what you most want, need, desire, and crave has been bubbling up from within? That reminds me of the Knight of Cups too. Cups is all about that emotion, that fire. It's coming up, it's coming up, it's coming up. And now the Knight, it's saying, take action on it, move. You are an ocean. So that was just the italicized portion, just kind of setting up the scene. Now we're getting into the message of the card. You are an ocean of consciousness, deep and vast, and filled with so much creativity, energy, and healing power. Did you know this about yourself? Even if you did, you are about to discover that there is more to you than you realize. Oh, I love that message. Within those hidden depths, there is magnificent, undiscovered magic which wants to come alive in your world. There is something truly wonderful waiting to capture your attention. It wants to be caught. So much so, it's practically jumping out of your inner ocean, like a flying fish, wanting your attention and a place in your world. Just think about that for a minute. Just think about that undiscovered magic within you, wanting so bad to be discovered. And it's saying, just spend some time turning within. I'm here. All the magic you've been asking for is here. The Oracle of Go Fish says that there are powers, abilities, gifts, and new ways of being surging up from your unconscious mind. I will say collectively, this is absolutely a time that we are discovering what is in our subconscious, what has been driving us, what is our base, like where is all this coming from? This is a time of not just asking those questions, but having those things being revealed to us collectively. So you are bringing forth more of who you are, but it is the you that you haven't really known existed before. So at times it's going to be surprising, exciting, or even a little uncomfortable as you get used to the extra energy stirring up from within. If you or something in your life has been lacking in energy, becoming stuck, I felt that energy, or blocked in some way, then this oracle indicates that new creative energy is becoming available to you and is going to set things moving in the right direction. How can you go fish? Here we go. Y'all ready? Art, dance, music, meditation, being in or near water, going to an aquarium, expressing yourself creatively in any way will help you catch the fish from your inner ocean that will feed your body, mind, and soul with all you need to become the glorious, vibrant, boldly colorful being you are destined to be. I love that. There's an affirmation. There's a healing, like a healing ritual trick meditation that comes with every one of these cards. I'm not going to read that, but I am going to go to the affirmation just in case you want something to keep you going throughout your day as you focus on the meaning of this card. And the affirmation is, treasures once hidden are now revealed, and every part of my life is effortlessly healed. Isn't that beautiful? Treasures once hidden are now revealed, and every part of my life is effortlessly healed. And that is the Go Fish card. I really like that one. Thank you for that, Spirit. 7 minutes left. Where do we want to go next? I'm filling into my cards. I'm asking Spirit any additional messages. Get over your fear, get over your fear, get over your fear is being repeated by not my guide, by somebody's guide, but I'm listening. I need to hear that message as well. Somebody's guide, somebody here present, their guide stepped in and specifically said to me, get over your fear, get over your fear, get over your fear. So whoever that is meant for, I'm sure you know, because it doesn't seem, it's a divine masculine. And he said, it's not the first time I've said this. So somebody's God has been saying this over and over again. And y'all just needed confirmation to come out of my mouth to be like, oh, okay, I wasn't wrong. My intuition was correct. That is the message. Get over your fear and move into action. Move into action. Thank you. Somebody just shared the YouTube feed. I like it. I'm trying to remember which side I'm supposed to show first. Sit happens. Let sit happen to you. Pause, reflect, meditate if you must, or do some of the other explanations that were given in the Go Fish card: art, dance, reflection, walks in nature, going to the aquarium, being in connection with water. All of that is the same as sit happens, because sit is talking about pausing and reflecting. Doesn't necessarily mean meditation, but it could absolutely be meditation. That's the message from Spirit right now. Y'all are doing too much. Your energies, this is Spirit talking to me right now in my ear. Y'all are doing too much. Your energies are going in too many different directions, and in directions where it doesn't serve you in the best way that it could serve you. Sit down, reevaluate, ask yourself, where do I really want to send my energies? What do I really want to be doing with my life? And then from that vantage point, move into action in full faith and trust that you are going in the right direction. You are pointed, you are doing the right things. You are being led by who keeps asking? Somebody's asking. Spirit is answering. Who keeps asking, is this my intuition? Is this my intuition? I just don't know. Sometimes I think I'm right on point. And then the very next day, or even later the same day, I get a message that seems like it's almost in the exact opposite of what Spirit said in the morning. And I just don't know. I'm just so confused. I don't know if it's my intuition. I don't know if I'm listening to, I just don't know. Somebody is saying that. And Spirit is saying in this moment, the two conversations you are having in your head is your intuition and your fear. And fear is sometimes louder than your intuition, but it sounds the same because it's imitating intuition's voice. And that's why you're confused. Are you listening to your fear, or are you listening to your intuition? Because right now, fear is almost a damn ventriloquist, speaking in almost the same voice as your intuition. But there are ways to tell the difference between fear and intuition. How do I tell? Knight of Cups. Cups, emotion. How do I feel when I hear this message? Does this message that sounds just like my intuition make me feel fearful or scared, or make me feel like there's something I need to protect myself against? Or does this message feel like inspiration and creativity, and oh, that would be fun? That's how you tell. And if you can't tell because you've been too far in the mud and you're almost drowning yourself in your thoughts and your overthinking, if you're that 10 of swords individual, if you can't tell, again, Spirit is saying sit happens. Sit with yourself, act on one of them. It does not matter. Act on one of those messages and you will know soon enough if it was your intuition or not. Sometimes it's just trial and error in the beginning stages. When you are way off in the weeds, sometimes it's trial and error, but you will never get past that step if you don't start the trial part. Again, Move into action, move into action, move into action. That's the message I just keep repeatedly hearing. And I just want to say, y'all got all of these collective energies playing into this, supporting you at this time, because collectively we're all moving into action. So don't get left behind. Don't be the one person who's just so stubborn and so caught up in their own narrative that everybody in the collective is moving forward. And you're like, I don't know. Let me think about it some more. Don't be that person. Spirit is saying, don't be that person. Okay, that's what I have for you today. I do want to say, please take a look at the calendar. We have a um, psychic development class coming up this Thursday. We have the moon event coming up on Saturday. I also have, some of you received this in the newsletter. The newsletter I'm considering redoing, but I want you to know I'm gonna get there in a minute, y'all. I'm looking for the link. The Tarot Unicorns and Coffee University is now open. And I'm mentioning this because if you are interested in taking the Advanced Tarot Development class, which is if you have a basic understanding of Tarot, you can take this advanced class. It's on sale until the 15th. So I want you to get in on the deal because it's $100 off. It's only going to be $97 for an 11-week course. So go ahead and sign up for that if you're interested. Jacqueline just dropped a link over in chat. Let me end by saying, I'm sending out good energy to you all. Thank you all so much for continuing to come and lend your energies to this collective group reading. I hope these messages from Spirit have helped you, gave you guidance or clarity, and just take these messages to heart. But the only thing I want to keep saying is Spirit is saying move into action, start moving into action. Even if you don't know the way forward, start moving into action. This is a year of action and manifestation. So I love you all, and I hope to see you back next Monday. Bye, everyone. Yes, Mary, yes. I will send you an email because I don't think you're, hold on.